E aí pessoal, beleza? Continuando aqui com Wolfgang Among Us, visando aí a segunda temporada que tá pra chegar. Foi anunciada aí no The Game Awards, tá? Então vamos ver onde eu parei aqui. Vamos ver os livros das fábulas, o que eu já desbloqueei, né? O grande lobo mau, ele é conhecido por atormentar porcos e garotas com capuzes vermelhos, mas está tentando deixar esses dias sombrios no passado. Bigby agora serve como xerife na cidade das fábulas e fica em sua forma humana na maior parte do tempo, porém, devido a seu passado difícil, o cidadão da cidade das fábulas ainda não confiam completamente nele. Bigby está determinado a mostrar que ele está realmente mudado, mas alguns instintos são difíceis de controlar. Beleza. Opa. Essa aqui é Branca de Neve, assistente do vice-prefeito. Branca de Neve pode parecer fria, e isso se deve aos maltratos que ela sofreu em sua terra natal, depois de escapar de um assalto e da prisão, sem contar também o atentado contra sua vida. Ela se casou com um príncipe encantado. Demorou muito até que Branca de Neve descobrisse que o príncipe encantado estava traindo com sua irmã Rosa Vermelha. Então eles se divorciaram. Depois do êxodo, Branca focou seus esforços em construir um refúgio para as fábulas no novo mundo. Ela agora trabalha como assistente do vice-prefeito na cidade das fábulas. O lenhador é um dos poucos homens que esteve cara a cara com Bigby na Floresta Negra e viveu para contar a história. Em uma tentativa de salvar a pequena Chapeuzinho Vermelho, ele abriu a barriga do grande lobo com seu machado e a encheu de pedras. Então ele jogou o lobo no rio. Infelizmente, sua popularidade se foi, atendendo seu nome foi esquecido. Então ele é conhecido apenas como o lenhador. Aí. O lenhador é o herói caído. A Bela, esposa carinhosa. Bela e seu marido, a Fera, viveram num castelo encantado, mas como tiveram que fugir durante o êxodo, deixaram toda a sua riqueza para trás. Agora eles vivem em um estúdio modesto na cidade das fábulas, em Nova York. Apesar de os tempos estarem sendo difíceis, com a Fera tendo que trabalhar duro para pagar nas contas, o casal tem o relacionamento mais longo que a cidade das fábulas já viu. Fera, marido preocupado. A Fera e sua esposa Bela deixaram tudo para trás quando escaparam da terra natal durante o êxodo. Sem sua riqueza, a Fera teve que pegar um trabalho para manter as despesas. Ele pode ficar sem glamour próximo à cidade das fábulas quase o tempo todo. Mas se a Bela fica nervosa, ele se torna feroz. Em pouquíssimo tempo, então os chifres e os dentes crescem, apesar de brigarem ocasionalmente. Os dois são verdadeiramente apaixonados e possuem o relacionamento mais duradouro que a cidade das fábulas já viu. Senhor Sapo, dono do pedaço. Senhor Sapo é o superintendente de um cemitério próximo à cidade das fábulas. Por ser um anfíbio falante com 90 centímetros, a lei da cidade das fábulas exige que ele mantenha a si mesmo e sua família na forma mágica humana. O problema é que o sapo não está tão preocupado com a lei e tem de ser lembrado dela com frequência. Colin, surfista do sofá. Colin é mais conhecido como um dos três porquinhos. Quando voltaram à terra natal, eles foram molestados pelo lobo mau que soprou a casa de palha de Colin. Depois do êxito, Colin e as outras fábulas que não se puderam passar por humanos foram enviadas para viver na fazenda ao norte de Nova York. Como Colin não conseguia viver aquela vida monótona, ele constantemente fazia viagens ao sul para comandar Bigby na cidade das fábulas. Colin sempre é capturado e enviado de volta para a fazenda. Isso não faz com que ele desista. Lá das fábulas. A cidade das fábulas é uma comunidade localizada no Buff Street, parte oeste de Manhattan, para as pessoas normais ou mundanos. A cidade se parece com um lugar qualquer em Nova York, mas a verdade é que a cidade das fábulas é o lar de muitos mundos, e dentro do escritório comercial em Woodlands há uma caverna enorme, uma imensa biblioteca e centenas de itens que possuem imenso poder mágico. Todas as fábulas não humanas vivem mais ao norte na fazenda, uma extensão da cidade das fábulas. A fazenda é o lar das fábulas não humanas, gigantes, goblins, animais, etc. Ela fica localizada em Nova York, longe o suficiente para que os mundanos não a encontrem. Alguns de seus moradores se arrependem de estar confinados lá, apesar de seu tamanho e do conforto. Para eles a fazenda é uma prisão. Eles poderiam sair de lá se pudesse comprar um glamour, mas muitos não têm dinheiro suficiente para isso. Mesmo assim, alguns ousam sair de lá, como é o caso de Colin. Mundanos. Abreviação de pessoas do mundo. Mundano é um termo genérico que as fábulas usam para se referir aos habitantes não mágicos do seu lar doentio. Feitiços para afastá-los são colocados ao redor dos blocos das cidades das fábulas e das fazendas para manter as suas mentes distraídas e dentro de certos limites. No entanto, se alguma coisa despertar a curiosidade de um grupo de não mágicos, esses encantos de proteção mágica iriam sobrecarregar e falhar. Como xerife da cidade de fábulas, uma das principais funções do Bigby é garantir que a comunidade mantenha um perfil discreto. Glamours são habilidades que permitem ao usuário alterar a própria aparência. Essa habilidade é cara e só pode ser comprada por não humanos, de modo a se passar por humanos entre os mundanos. Glamours baratos podem ser encontrados em partes mais pobres da cidade das fábulas, mas eles não são confiáveis e seu estrago é iminente. Beleza. Já que lembramos, vamos continuar arquivo salvo 2, jogo salvo atual. Continuar. Deixa eu só botar meu celular para carregar aqui só um minutinho. Travou? Beleza. O que nós temos aqui?
You knew this girl? She's not a Mundy, right? Who was she? I thought I knew everyone in Fabletown. She looks familiar. I can't place her, though.
Just a girl. Didn't have a whole lot of time to chat. A woodsman. He attacked her, I stepped in. And he threatened to kill us both.
No, you don't think he...
I don't think anything yet. Just give me a second.
It's just... terrible. It took me a second to realize what I was even looking at.
So, did you see anyone else?
No, no one.
No cabs, no voices, Mundies?
Maybe, but... no, I don't think so. I would remember.
Okay.
Bigby, did one of us do this?
There hasn't been a murder in Fabletown in a long time.
All the more reason we shouldn't start a panic before we know what's going on. Have a look around. We don't have much time before people will be coming through here.
Waters. It's a ribbon. There's some kind of symbol here.
I don't recognize it.
Neither do I. She was placed here with some care.
What do you mean?
You can see that someone didn't just toss her here. She was deliberately placed for us to find.
What kind of monster would do this?
Strange God. What did this to her?
What could do something like that?
Either something very sharp or something with magic attached to it.
I'm sorry. This is just so surreal. What do you want to do next?
We still have some time. I should keep investigating the area.
Okay, good idea.
Blood. Drops of blood. I'd say it's been here an hour, maybe? Fabric. Looks like jeans. Doesn't tell me much. Yep, more blood. Someone might have hopped the fence, got caught, and left the trail I found earlier. Blood. Still wet. Sharp enough. Just some loose trash. Nobody there.
Não tem nada pra cá.
What are you doing?
Better to be thorough.
Sure, just hurry up. We don't have much time. We should move her before anyone shows up. We'll find out more at the business office. She'll be in the books. I'm sure of it. Bigby, do you have any idea what's going on? How did this happen? Why her?
This is a message.
A message? I don't know, Bigby. I get complaints at the office all the time, but just what about this makes you think that?
The woodsman threatened to kill her with me in the room. Maybe he wants me to know that he did it.
I suppose it's possible. I'm gonna have to tell Crane about this. As long as King Cole is gone, he's acting mayor. He needs to know. And he's going to find out anyway, so we may as well get out in front of it. It'll just be worse if he finds out we held it from him. I know you don't like him, but he's our boss. This is part of the job.
We should wait until we have more to tell him. Right now, all we know is a girl is dead. Telling Crane doesn't change that. I've got all the motivation I need to find out who did this.
That sounds reasonable, but I don't know. I'll think about it.
I just don't want him interfering.
Crane's not what's important right now. We need to figure out who this girl was so we can find whoever did this. Take this back to Dr. Swinehart. He can take a look at it. I'll meet you at the business office.
What are you, blind? Why, you don't see there's a line? I've been standing here a half hour already. You get to just walk in? Must be nice being the sheriff. Do whatever the fuck you like.
I work here.
And what great work you do, Sheriff.
That didn't feel very genuine.
Fucker.
Because you are the one bringing this to me, Miss Snow. The one who so simply stumbled upon this catastrophe on our very doorstep. The last thing I need with Mayor Cole away is a hysteria. Do you understand me?
Yes, of course I do.
Don't interrupt me, Miss Snow.
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow.
I brought you this news as soon as I could.
You are trusted to keep things running smoothly around here. This is a disaster.
It isn't anyone's fault. Instead of trying to assign blame, maybe we should figure out how to catch the fucker who did this.
Oh, is that how you see things? Sheriff, you are the one charged with protecting the citizens of Fabletown. Your failure to do so cost someone their life and the safety of the entire community. Tell me you've been doing something. Are there any leads? Suspects? Anything. Anything at all. Any shred of evidence you two know what the hell you're doing. Because right now, I have half a mind to fire the both of you.
The woodsman is a person of interest. From what we've been able to gather, he was last seen with the victim.
The woodsman? That drunk wretch was the cause of this?
It's a lead. Nothing certain yet.
Well, find him. Get him in here if that's all you have to go on. You two need to get a handle on this situation quickly and quietly. The last thing we need is all of Fabletown knowing there's a killer amongst us. Snow,
Yes? Sir?
call Vivian right this minute and let her know I'm coming in early for my massage.
I will.
Where is the bottle of wine you were to purchase? Oh, bother. Forget it. Can't do anything right. Do your job, Sheriff. Or we'll find someone who can.
You would have just pissed him off more.
All right.
Well, that could have gone better. Well, I guess I should have listened to you and waited.
Wasn't gonna say I told you so.
You don't have to say it. It would have been better to have more to offer. Get our ducks in a row. Oh, Crane doesn't like people smoking and... Never mind. Smoke away.
What an asshole.
Yep. That was about an 8 on the asshole scale. Asshole scale? Well, that doesn't sound right.
Is he gone?
Yes, thankfully. Buffkin!
Hello, Miss Snow.
Drinking? This early? Where did you get that?
It was by Mr. Ichabod's desk.
Then don't you think it probably belongs to him?
Maybe. How are you today, Mr. Bigby?
Fine, Buffkin. Thanks for asking.
Buffkin, get the books.
Which books?
The ones with all the fables in it.
Not sure that was any more specific.
Bring the first 3.
Be back in a few minutes.
He knows the ones I'm talking about. There's bound to be information on her here. Somewhere. We'll at least be able to get her real name from the books whenever Buffkin finds them. In the meantime, poke around. Maybe the mirror can help. I really have to get this appointment squared away, but let me know if you need anything. Hello, Vivian? Hi, this is Snow White, Mr. Prince's assistant. Hi, yes, I'm just calling to let you know that...
Magic lamps are pretty much just lamps. The genie's been freed.
Yes, that's right.
Hey, magic mirror. I got a question.
You know the rule.
I don't have time for this shit.
Your impatience is callow. You're needlessly cruel, but have some respect for our history of rules.
Mirror, mirror. If you're able, tell me all about this fable.
See? Was that so hard?
Yeah, I'm about 2 seconds away from kicking a hole in you.
There's no need for that. Fine. Of which fable do you wish to know?
Show me the woodsman. Where is he?
What you see is complete. The woodsman stumbles down a street.
No shit. Which street?
I'm sorry, Bigby. I can only show you what can be seen.
I don't know her name. Not yet, anyway.
Well, until you do, I can't help you.
Show me Buffkin. Hey! Put down the bottle and get to work.
Still looking!
Show me Snow White.
Not much of a request. She's in this very room.
Nobody right now.
Very well. Please return should you wish to ask about someone else. Or someone new.
Well, I'm sure we'll get it all cleared up. Okay. Thank you.
Strength. I guess it comes in all forms.
We'll start with these. Any information on fables in our community will be somewhere in these books.
Beauty and happier days. I think her name was Red. She didn't make it out. Red Riding Hood's knight in shabby armor.
The woodsman?
Yep, and his axe. And there's me. Not a good day.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be me.
Esses anões aí parece que
Better.
são meio diabólicos aí. Do capeta.
East. Colin and his brothers. I've seen this before. This symbol on the man's clothes, it's the same as the rings.
Could be her father or husband. This has most of the emblems of the old days and usually what family they come from. If it's in here, we'll have her name.
I haven't seen Badger around for a while.
He likes his privacy, I think.
I wish Toad would like his a bit more. Nice hat. Ichabod Crane. Scared shitless.
What's that?
Your boss. His finest moment. Hard to understand how he ended up running this place.
Well, maybe it's time that changed.
Pra onde que eu vou? Vamos ver aqui. Deixa eu olhar de novo aqui que eu não olhei tudo.
Great. What? I can't read any of this shit.
I can help.
Yeah, thanks.
We look out for each other.
Don't overdo it. What's it say about that?
It says bricklebit in an older elvish hand.
What's bricklebit?
A magic word.
What's it do?
Makes animals shit gold.
This looks familiar.
Yes, from the Axe of the Woodsman, a druid blessing, actually.
Someone blessed that thing.
I only translate.
What's that?
It reads, Mark of the House of the Frog Prince.
Not quite who I'm looking for. Buffkin, translate.
An exquisite design from the good china of Toad Hall.
Mr. Toad?
He probably wrote this in himself.
This is the one. Where's this symbol from? Which family or story?
That's an odd one. Family name? Allerleirauh? I'll go look it up.
Allerleirauh. That means every kind of fur in German.
Donkey skin.
Yes. What does it say?
Donkey skin girl, also known as donkey skin, also known as ass skin, prefers to go by the name Faith. Poetic?
Buffkin, we don't need the commentary.
The story of Donkey Skin. There was once a great king with a beautiful queen. The queen grew ill and had her husband promise to only marry the most beautiful girl in the kingdom. After a long search, it became clear that the only woman in the land that could match her beauty was... his daughter, Faith. She had a magic cloak made from the skin of her father's prized donkey that would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom. Eventually, she married a prince who could see past the magic cloak and knew her true beauty. And they lived happily ever after. Should I mark it, Miss Snow?
Yes. Please. And what's her husband's name?
Lawrence. Prince Lawrence.
We got what we came for.
Yeah.
Her name's Faith. She was married to Prince Lawrence. I mean, that's more than we...
Name was Faith.
Yeah.
You should talk to the husband.
You think he did it?
With this sort of thing, it's usually the person who knew them best.
Or it's someone completely random.
Beleza, pessoal, depois a gente continua. Um abraço aí.